Andy, thanks very much for joining us on day 2 of Offshore Europe. How's the show been for you so far?
Yeah, it's been good, thanks. This is actually only my first day. I wasn't here yesterday, so hitting the ground running today. The team did a good job yesterday, and it looks, from what I've heard, a little busier today, so picked the right day to start, that's for sure.
Fantastic. Well, I would say it's a little bit busier today, so I would probably concur with that. So for those unfamiliar with Stats Group, give us a quick overview of the business and which regions that you operate.
Sure. So Stats Group provide pipeline isolation equipment for temporary repair and maintenance of pipelines. So what our tools allow you to do is sort of isolate sections of pipeline for repair, valve tie-ins, corrosion, things of that nature, without having to vent your entire pipeline system. So whether that's with our piggable tools, a Technoplug, which is just pushed through the line like an ILI or cleaning tool would be moved, we can isolate with that, or a more traditional line stopping tool. We have the Bicep, which is just behind us. That does sort of branch installed isolation and again isolate sections of pipeline for our clients. We were actually founded in Aberdeen. We're a Scottish company originally. Nowadays we operate all around the globe, as you would expect, all the usual areas, so US, Canada, Middle East, Asia Pacific as well. Next step's probably South America for us, but yeah, fairly global reach at the moment.
Perfect. And in terms of the company's journey, I was just talking to one of your members of staff who said he was here 15 years ago, turnover of £5 million, based in Kintore. Where are you now?
Yeah, so interestingly, about 15 years I've been here as well, so I've been on that similar journey. So yeah, we're just around about the 100 million mark now, so yeah, huge growth internationally, as you can imagine, but yeah, some growth domestically within that as well. But yeah, now around about 100 million turnover is the organisation now, sort of 6 main regions, as I mentioned earlier, around the globe. A lot of that growth's come from the Middle East, the US. They're the sort of prime growth areas for us at the moment, certainly.
Fantastic to hear, and it's a message we're hearing a lot at the conference, is Aberdeen-based companies delivering work internationally, and many of the kind of energy hubs around the world are still being very successful, so that's great to hear. So I wanted to kind of mention a little bit about this tool that we see behind us. Just kind of talk us through what it is, the features and benefits for your clients, and also one of the new trials I understand that you've done in a new market.
Yeah, that's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Bicep tool, so it provides temporary isolation through a hot tap penetration in the line. So we've been using this technology now sort of 20 plus years to provide safe isolation points for our clients. Yeah, the interesting development probably this year, we just completed our first 100% hydrogen isolation. So that was a trial project with one of our clients. That went really, really well, fully successful, fully isolated the pipeline, just as we would in traditional hydrocarbons. So that's really good, sort of rubber stamps the technology. It's one thing doing the desktop exercise in terms of, yes, it should be fine, but really to have gone to that next level, proven the technology, we're now kind of ready for that energy transition. We've used the technology previously in CO2 systems as well, so really in a good position for that energy transition, as you mentioned.
Excellent. So yeah, and I think that a lot of companies are doing similar at the moment, is trying to find those areas that they can position themselves as that marketplace develops. So final question really is around the kind of future of Stats Group. If you talk us through a little bit about what we can expect over the next 2 to 3 years.
Sure. So for my region personally, so within Europe, it's probably looking to expand beyond the success we've had in the UK onshore market and obviously the North Sea. So we've just recently hired a sales manager out in the Netherlands. So he's really tasked with developing the Dutch market, Belgian market, French, German, and continental Europe essentially. So that's something me and my team are looking to expand into. More globally as a business, probably just pushing on in the regions we're in just now. Other key areas I mentioned are South America. I know that's some of my colleagues are in South America next week for a pipeline show out there, so they got the glamour posting on the beach in Rio. But yeah, I think Brazil will be a big target market for us in the next couple of years.
Great to hear. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to come and speak to us. Good luck with the rest of the show and the global expansion.
Thanks very much. Thanks.